Authorities are releasing more information about the weekend massacre at a nightclub in Orlando. It is the worst mass shooting in U.S. history. 49 people were killed, 53 injured before police shot and killed the suspect, who was pledging his allegiance to ISIS. Kenneth Craig has the latest from the scene in Orlando.
FBI agents searched for evidence Monday morning outside the Pulse nightclub. Police say the last of the victims have been removed. Authorities are now working to notify all the next of kin. Gunfire erupted in the crowded gay club just after last call Sunday morning. Police say an officer working at the club exchanged fire with 29-year-old Omar Mateen. Additional officers entered the club, sparking another gun battle. The attacker then retreated to a bathroom with a number of hostages. Police say that's when Mateen called 911, pledging his allegiance to ISIS and claimed to have a bomb. Around 5 a.m., a SWAT team punched several holes through a wall and stormed the club.
We believed future loss of life was imminent, and that's why we reacted the way we did.
Mateen, born in New York to Afghan parents, was a security guard with no criminal record. His father says the attack goes against everything he taught his son.
I don't approve what he did. What he did was completely an act of terrorist.
President Obama says there is no evidence the shooter was part of a bigger terrorist plot.
This is certainly an example of the kind of homegrown extremism that all of us have been so concerned about for a very long time.
The FBI had investigated him twice about possible terror ties, but cleared him. Authorities say they are following up on 100 leads.
We are going through the killer's life, as I said, especially his electronics, to understand as much as we can about his path and whether there was anyone else involved, either in directing him or in assisting him.
More than 50 others were injured, many of them in critical condition.
That was Kenneth Craig reporting. Police say Mateen was armed with an AR-15 and a handgun. A third gun was found in his car. We're learning more about some of the victims of yesterday's attack. They include Kimberly Morris, who worked as a bouncer at the club. Also, 22-year-old Peter Gonzalez Cruz, and also 34-year-old Edward Sotomayor. We also know one of the survivors, Angel Colon. His family says he suffered 3 gunshot wounds. And then there are people like Jason Gonzalez, who managed to escape. He jumped a fence to get out, but his friend was shot several times and remains hospitalized. He remains in shock.
Our community gets judged just for the people that we love, and they don't see the person that we are.
Dozens of patients are still waiting to be identified.